Hello, everyone. It's me, Aaron Collins, and this is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. So, a young white kid named Keaton Jones in Tennessee was allegedly being bullied in his classroom at his school, and he made a video which was shot by his mom, Kimberly Jones, in an attempt to let the world know that her son was being bullied. He basically gave the rundown of the things that has happened to him, what was going on, and he was crying and how he didn't think it should happen to anybody, and all the hallmarks of the kid being bullied. Now, we know about cyberbullying and cyber stalking, and know the cases of being bullied. I understand it. I mean, a young black girl recently committed suicide herself. She was 10 years old, and she was bullied, and her bullying went viral. So yeah, you understand the tactics of how bullying can affect the psyche of a young child. Okay, so the video she made about her son went viral. A bunch of celebrities jumped on the bandwagon and to send her money so she can have for her GoFundMe. To help with the bullying and to help with whatever she needed, expenses she needed for her son. So basically, well, it was a lot of black celebrities too that donated. So basically what happened is how the whole cover was pulled off her. Come to find out, it was a scam the whole time. Oh yeah. This is not the sob story that everyone thought it was going to be. This is some real ugly stuff. So what happened is how the cover was snatched off this whole bullying thing. This woman, she was talking to one of the people that donated was an MMA fighter named Joe Schilling. For those of you who know who he is, he donated some money and he got to poking around asking some questions about the money and what he needed to do, because he was saying that he wanted to invite the kid, invite Keaton out to Los Angeles and to see some fights and to see a major event coming up. All the stuff that bullied kids get to do just to show them, just to encourage them and to show them that they're not alone. So what happened is he asked her some questions, and basically, what she told her? This heifer had the nerve to say that she was basically a single woman who wanted that Christmas was coming up and she didn't have anything for Christmas. So basically, he called her out on it. It was like, well, so this is not really for you. This is for your son. I mean, this is not for your son. This is more for you. So, of course, rightfully so, he was pretty upset and gave a few expletives that I'm gonna not repeat. But anyway, she was none too pleased about it. And then her true colors really came out. Oh yeah, it gets better. She told him that, hey, we white people need to stick together. She was trying to get back on code, but the gig was already up. And then later on, we find out she's posing in pictures. Her children are posing in pictures with not swastikas, but with a Confederate flag and the American flag. Now, the Confederate flag, the flag of the Confederacy. Sorry about that. The flag of the Confederacy, which was pro-slavery, by the way, was supposed to be an outlaw flag. So even then, even in her little stage, whatever. By the way, she raised over $50,000, but she's not going to see 1 cent of that money. Thank God. Put that money back to where it needs to go to, and put it back, or give it back to the people who donated. But anyway, her cover was blown, and her little sob story came to a screeching halt. She turned out to be a racist, white supremacist piece of trailer trash. And And, she used her kids to get some money, which is probably the lowest thing you could possibly do. I mean, I don't feel not one bit sorry for her. And the reason why her son got tuned up the way he did is because he called the African American students that were going to his school, the N word, niggers, and all kinds of other expletives. So that's what happened. So what she decided to do, she decided to turn this around, say, hey, maybe we can get paid off of this. Now, even in her whole little bit of lies, her white privilege was still kicking in. Oh yeah, because had this been a black woman, for one thing, she would have been charged with fraud, and they would have been right to charge her with that, and then they would have hauled her ass off to jail. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen with Kimberly Jones. Probably not. I wouldn't hold my breath. But this is just a classic case of do as I say, or I can do it, you can't kind of mentality. But anyway, so back to the woman. She was told off by Joe Schilling, and he just decided he didn't want nothing else more to do with it. Rightfully so. And now for the black celebrities who donated to this woman, which I hear were Cardi B, Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown, even D.L. Hughley even chipped in. I mean, heard a little sob story and then realized they were basically helping white supremacy. I mean, let me ask this question. It's like, y'all donated all this money, right, to this kid, and yeah, I get it. No one likes to be bullied. But you know what? We got black kids that are in the community that are constantly being bullied as well. Just for the texture of their hair, the color of their skin. And you won't put 1 red cent in the community. Yeah, I'm saying it. I said that. I'm coming out here and I'm saying that. And I'm challenging you all. What is with these black celebs? Matter of fact, what is with our community, period? We hear a sob story and we're so quick to jump up and get on the bandwagon and, oh, yeah, he shouldn't have been. I mean, okay, well, where was this open compassion when the little 10-year-old girl who I just mentioned earlier killed herself when she was being bullied? Where was the compassion when this young high school kid, I forget his name, he was on the football team, they pulled his pants down and shoved the coat hanger up his rectum? Where was the open compassion for that? Where was the open compassion when Tamir Rice, who was being shot down, who, by the way, LeBron James was also one of those celebrities, and he didn't even know Tamir Rice, what the case was, and at the time, this was in his own home city, Cleveland, Ohio. Does anyone see where I'm going with this? It's like, it's nothing wrong with being compassionate. That's not what I'm getting. That's not what I'm saying. But where's the open compassion, though, for our people, for our community, for our children? What about them from the very same community? And yeah, I'm gonna say this: I believe black celebrities do owe it to themselves to do something for the community that they came from. I said it. I mean, you're making all this money. You're not gonna be hurting for anything. I mean, what is it gonna hurt to just take a chunk of the money you get and put it toward a community center or something? Some kind of big brother or sister program. What's wrong with doing that? I mean, it just bugs the hell out of me is that we think that we made it so far in this system that we get some kind of free white pass or some kind of open greeting into, I don't know, white society. It doesn't matter how much money you have. They are going to still see you as something less than what they are. They're going to still see you as something beneath them. Just something to think about. Now, I had to do a little bit of chiding because this whole case of Kimberly and Keaton Jones really just makes me sick to my stomach. That people would use a system like that because they know they can. And then people wonder why we talk about, well, there's a white privilege. Because there is a white privilege. And there is no comparative form of a black privilege either. You name one time a black person could do something like that and get away with it. I guarantee. Once again, I'm repeating myself, but I'll say it again for those who didn't hear it. If she'd have been a black woman, she'd have been hauled off to jail. No questions asked. And the kids would probably have been taken away from her. Anyway, everyone, I just wanted to vent, get that out of my system. So, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Hit the bell icon to be notified. I'm on a mission also to still get 1,000 at least subscribers by the end of the year. And I'll let you know when I get my Patreon up and going. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And just know that God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.